found a way to kill me yet. Eyes burn with stinging sweat. Seems every path leads me to nowhere.
Good evening and welcome to the station, PWP. This evening we have a great scoop for you. Local walker spotted a crazy man floating down the river, spouting off about his adventure that lasted for 20 years. Keep in mind this man may be hallucinating, so in order to protect ourselves, we had to send him a camera and a questionnaire. Here's what we learned.
But these witchcraft. I don't know why in Hades they would have sent me a piece of papyrus with such questions. So cold. And like, what is your take on loyalty? Oh, I am Odysseus. Alright. I've wandered for 20 years, count them 2-0, to get back to my son and wife. I stayed loyal to myself always by thinking of the road ahead. And my return to Ethos is just over there, I believe. Oh, yeah, it's cold. I've been out here too long. Oh, and upon my return, I found that my wife stayed loyal to me and my son stayed dedicated to my return. Oh, I'm just so glad that she stayed unmarried and waited for me.
Well, that was a thing. Let's see what he has to say about gender roles.
Ah, gender roles. Well, I broke a few of those back in my day. I cried a little and showed emotion on occasion, which is very unmanly of a Greek. But I didn't care. It was to show my pride. I also followed my role as male by being brave when facing the giant Polyphemus. Those I did just myself, but my wife did some pretty neat stuff too. In fact, let me go get her.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, huh? I am totally Penelope. As a woman, my responsibility was to watch the home when Odysseus was gone. And I did that fairly well, and fended off the shooters for years. Ooh, I broke down the barrier that women are not supposed to be as clever as men. Ooh, but I sure did trick those shooters by weaving and unweaving that burial, whatever the hell it was, robe. Ooh. For Odysseus' return, I also proved that women can also be supported of their man, even after he is gone. For 20 years, I betcha. I kind of helped him emerge back into society when he was triumphant and killed all of those shooters with the graces of the gods. I guess, well, you could call me a gender bender.
We also asked his character. Seriously, scared.
Hey, Odysseus! I want to know of your character.
Well, if they insist on finding out about how manly, brave, bold, clever, and presumptuous I am, well, they're in luck. I fancy myself a very smart person, as when I helped my man escape Polyphemus by hugging a sheep. Oh, they warm. Sure, it was my fault in the first place because I was too bold. Anyway, I have also shown that I can be humble, like when I came to the Phoenicians. I refused to participate in order to stop myself from offending the king. Well, I kind of forced into teaching a young man his lesson, so I ended up participating anyway. Or, when I finally returned to Ithaca, I wept. I had to kill my dog, and I cried. Very manly tears like this. Are you serious? My juice is very Poseidon. I am sorry for blinding Polyphemus. Oh, that's it.
Looks like we either have the greatest strategist, time traveling, or a schizophrenic loony on our hands. But either way, the lessons of Odysseus, whether this be him or just him telling about the stories of Odysseus, still apply. Loyalty is the greatest virtue for a man. It's okay to weep and break gender roles, even though society says it's not. And it's also okay to be a strong individual, no matter what sex you are. And also, you should always know how you will react in your character. Thanks for stopping by. Remember,
Poseidon was pissed.
oh, it's not even that deep. Cool.
Very manly tears like this.
Are you serious?
It says right there.
You have to give me a pause.
Good evening, and welcome to...
Looks like we either have the greatest stratosphere. Okay. Well, in other breaking news, says news. Charles Manson still in prison. Jennifer Warren said leaked news, but we had to censor this.
And the movie comes out tomorrow.
The movie comes out tomorrow. You're right, cameraman.
Heyo.
Thanks for reading off the teleprompter for me. O.J. Simpson, he killed a person. And that's Grumpy Cat. Personal favorite. We're also station 939, segment pissed, flip it, P. Upside down, W. Flip it, P. Boom.
Can we try and take the high road?